been on the go for a good few months now, to be fair. It's something that the recruitment department shouted up well before the window shut. So I think we felt it wasn't going to happen. It couldn't happen, really. Basically, financially, it couldn't have happened for us, I don't think. And yet we've managed to make it work. I think we don't question his talent or his ability with the football. Watching him in training today, he's... Somebody said, what did you think of his training? My first reaction was, wow, you know, how tight he is with the ball. He pitches, he sees forward passing, he plays with his head up, he hits long passes, short passes. His athleticism and his legs were good. How did it come about? Just identifying in a market of the world that we were searching for, that a good player became available or was out of contract, and so we asked the questions, we tracked it. As I say, for quite a while it didn't look like it could happen, but it has happened, and he's here, and now he has to sort of prove himself on the grass and try and get in our team. I mean, that might be the assumption, and yet he was right up there near the top of our fitness drills as part of his medical. Fitness-wise, he's, as I say, he's not something that he needs to do a pre-season and work weeks and weeks and weeks. He was right at the top just about of our numbers when you do a fitness tests, and watching him on the grass the first time today with his boots on, with the ball, joining the team, he wasn't blowing heavy, he didn't find it difficult. I think he looks all right to me, and yet we have to, you know, I'm not going to, after one day's training, throw him straight in the team, but because he has to learn about our principles of playing, how we play and what we do, and but he's not far away from playing, I would suggest. I think that's why he's here. I think the flexibility of what he can do is the interesting aspect for us. I think he can undoubtedly play deeper, but I think he can still undoubtedly see the passes, play look-away passes, reverse passes, hit, as I say, long balls, shoot from distance. When you look at all his clips from the last few years, he's still very much an attacking midfield player who's creative and can score, but I do feel as well he can control games from deeper. Oh yeah, undoubtedly I think it's... I think when I first arrived there was a lot of players, to be honest. I think we had 5-6 centre-halves. I think if you think back to Gordon Greer and Wes Brown and Tommy Auburn and Darrell Lenner and, you know, Charlie Mulgrew, there was centre-halves everywhere around the building. So we still had some pretty experienced, good footballers, but it was probably starting to age, an ageing group, and I think the balance of this squad's all right. I think there's some experience now in that dressing room, but there's also some really, really talented, young, athletic, fast, hungry footballers as well. And the job now is to try and push on to a point where, as I've said all year long, where we expect to win football matches now, not hope to win them. We expect, whether we go to places with an expectation of winning because of the quality of the players. So it becomes a mentality change, really. Sometimes that takes a bit of time to put into them. I've managed football clubs in the past where you expect to win. You know, the fans are not happy if you draw away from home against so-and-so. And that's only the mentality you create, the way you talk in the media, the way you send your subliminal messages to the players. You know, we're not here to draw, we're not here to make life hard for them and see if we can scrape something. We're here to win.
Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.